I went from literally getting 0 leads per week at my SEO agency to now getting at least 100 leads per week without spending a single penny on paid advertising. And in this video, I'm going to show you the main methods of lead generation that I've used to take me from a struggling SEO agency that was unable to break that 20k a month mark to now breaking 80k months, all while being able to travel the world to places like Bali, Dubai and Hong Kong, consistently getting a high quality leads that are willing to pay high 4 figures a month and sometimes even 5 figures a month, and consistently getting enough leads from my SEO agency where I'm actually able to turn away the people that I just don't want to work with. And this was the position that I dreamed of being in 12 months ago. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact 4 main methods that I've used to achieve this so you can go away and achieve it yourself at your SEO agency. And just to show you the proof in the pudding, 12 months ago, I didn't even have a mailing list. Now I have over 5,000 businesses in my mailing list alone, and this is all before my social media following, YouTube video, and SEO software product. So trust me, this is doable. Now, the only caveat I'll give is this won't work if you don't have a niche that you're providing SEO services to. If you have no niche, you're likely trying to target everyone, and you're probably going to fail as you've got no way of dialing down and applying these methods that I'm going to show you for your specific business. But if you have a niche and you want to get more leads, watch this video and the 4 following methods. Now, the first step is leveraging forums and existing communities. And because we're at step 1 here, the first thing that we need to start doing is driving interest and potential leads to our SEO agency websites. The reason that we target forums and communities is this allows you to target a concentrated group of your target customers. To find where these groups are, all you need to really start doing is find where target customers hang out online. This is likely going to be Facebook groups, Reddit, communities, Instagram, wherever they are. Find free ways in order to join these spaces and connect with customers. Once you're there, the last thing that you want to do straight away is reach out to these people directly, because this is just going to get you straight out banned. You need to make sure you do the following first once you're in those communities. For me personally, at my SEO agency, this was by joining niche forums and Facebook communities. And once I was there, I was in the same space of where my target customers were hanging out. And all I started doing was start answering questions. I didn't pitch my services. Once you're in there, you want to make sure that you answer questions and solve problems at least 30 times before you plug any of your content, any of your YouTube videos, or even your website. If you do this, you're just going to get banned and it's going to waste all of your time. You need to make sure you have patience and focus on consistency, because trust me, it's taken me a year to get to this point, but now I'm here. I've built so much trust with my target customers that I'm able to share my website without it being forceful, without it being pitchy. For example, when I was in the forums, all I did was look for any questions about SEO, Google, ranking on search engines, and I shared value completely for free. I just wrote it out in the comments. I didn't share any links. And what this did, this naturally built trust and my reputation. And one of the benefits is on some forums, you're actually able to add a link to your website in the signature. So by providing value completely for free, this is naturally going to funnel people directly to your SEO agency website. Now, of course, as you're probably thinking, forums aren't going to be full with the type of SEO clients that are willing to pay you high 4 figures or 5 figures a month. However, these people are likely going to know someone that might do. So take your time and ensure that you show that you can be trusted and provide results, because that's going to put you in the position in the future where people might be atting you for the solution to certain questions, or people might straight out ask for an SEO expert to hire, where people are going to tag you, or you can reply with the built-up authority that you've gained over the time that you've answered questions. Now we've gone through the first step, which is essentially by leveraging forums and communities. Now we're going to move on to the second method that I've used to go from 0 to 100 plus inbound leads per week at my SEO agency. And this second method is providing niche specific free SEO audits. Now I know you're thinking, free audits, these don't work. But trust me, they do. The reason why your SEO audits don't work is because they're too general. When you have a niche and you provide free audits specifically for that niche, your free audits are going to work like wildfire. Why? Because people don't want general advice. When you position yourself as an expert in that niche, someone's going to be more likely to perceive that they can get value from the free audit, or that you have some sort of source or key to success specific for their niche, which means you're going to get more leads and more potential customers to speak to. For example, we're Squarespace SEO experts, and on my SEO agency website, I provided a free SEO audit contact form, which provides potential customers with immediate value and has even led to over 30 leads coming in through my website in under 24 hours alone. Because it's niche specific and solves a problem target customers have when it comes to SEO, i.e. knowing where to even get started when it comes to Squarespace SEO, this is a great top of funnel entry point that gives me great exposure and rapidly grows my email list with people that are in my niche. And while not all of them are going to be high quality, again, it puts me in a position where I'm able to pick and choose the sort of businesses that I potentially might work with. In fact, this process has worked so well that I've actually even added the ability to add a lead capture form onto your website through my software business SEO Space, which is the SEO plugin for Squarespace. So if you want to capture any Squarespace leads or you want to capture any leads at all through offering them a free audit, you can use SEO Space to add a form onto your SEO agency website, which is going to get the leads for you and then streamline the service delivery. All you need to do is apply this method of niche SEO audits to your niche, whether you're an e-com, SaaS, local businesses, offer them those specific audits, and it's going to work much better than the general audits that you're probably offering on your website right now. Now we've covered methods 1 and 2, we're now going to move on to the third method that I've applied in order to transform the lead generation at my SEO agency. And this method can be summarized as adding downloadable lead generation magnets to your website. Lead generation magnets are just gated value that people have to enter the contact information in order to receive. If you don't know what these are, I recommend heading over and checking out Alex Hamoz's $1 Million Leads. But in short, they're just going to be PDF guides you add to your website. The leads have to enter their contact information into a contact form to receive. These guides should be so good that your competitors would charge for them and be amazing at solving a niche SEO problem that then unveils a wider problem that someone needs to hire your SEO services for. For example, the one that I added to my website was a Squarespace SEO checklist. My target customers know that they need SEO to rank higher up on Google, but they don't know how to do it. This checklist is super helpful at helping them know where to start, but then reveal the wider problem that they may not have the know-how or actual time in order to execute effectively, which of course is where my SEO product and SEO agency comes in. And the main reason that these guides work really, really well is because in general, only 3% of your target customers are ready to buy from you right now. So if you're simply relying on contact forms, you're likely turning away up to 97% of your target customers, which may be coming to your website via the forum method that we spoke about earlier, and actually might be turned away because there's no way for them in order to get additional value without putting in their contact details into a contact form, which people are much less likely to do than they would be for downloading a free PDF guide that actually provides them value. But now we've covered lead generation magnets and we've covered how to drive that early traffic to your website. We're now going to move on to one of the highest leverage things that SEO agencies can do in order to get leads. And this works so well because it's a two-touch approach that is going to significantly increase the amount of eyeballs that you get onto your SEO agency's website. And let's be honest, without eyeballs, you're not going to get leads in the first place. You might have added lead generation magnet, you might have been getting interest through forums, but if you really want to ramp it up and scale your agency, this is one of the most effective methods that I've applied to scale my business. Now, this method is creating niche specific YouTube videos and blog posts. The secret sauce here, which we're going to touch upon in a second, is actually embedding these YouTube videos into the blog posts. The benefit here is when you make it hyper specific to your target audience and the pain points they face, is that algorithms are naturally going to promote it to that audience. For me, because I created a ton of Squarespace specific content that spoke to my audience and the pain points they face, when they found that content, they gained a ton of value, felt heard because I spoke to them, and naturally built trust in me before even going to my website, which naturally snowballed my lead generation. As already mentioned, this approach works really well when you embed the YouTube videos into your blog posts because Google owns YouTube. So your blog posts are much more likely to rank when they have a YouTube video in them about about the same topic that you've wrote the blog about, which ultimately means your blog post is going to rank higher, you're going to get more eyeballs and therefore more potential target customers to give themselves up as leads on your website. And trust me, when you get on a sales call with someone that found you through SEO, closing that deal becomes 100 times easier because they found you through the way that they want to be found. So in short, create hyper-specific YouTube videos and blogs about specific pain points and questions target customers have. This content is going to rack up thousands of views, but personally, I would much rather be in the position where I'm getting 100 views from the right type of leads and customers rather than thousands of views from people that are never going to buy my product or service. I also think this is super important because if you're going to offer SEO services to your clients, if you're not able to effectively do it for your own website, should you even be offering that product or service in the first place? For me, I really like to test out my processes and team on my own website, which is why this YouTube video and blog content strategy works so well. So there it is, guys. That is the full breakdown of how I went from an SEO agency that was struggling to get any consistent form of lead generation to now a thriving agency that is now getting over 100 leads every single week. And by focusing on these 4 strategies, I've been able to completely transform my agency, and now using them, you might be able to do the same. And of course, if you found this video helpful at all, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel where I'm going to be sharing much more tips. And of course, if you have got this far, thanks again, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.